Christmas in my house is not peaceful. It is survival. By 2:14 p.m., someone had already accused someone else of witchcraft. The generator was coughing like it had asthma, and my aunt had threatened to pack her load at least 4 times. That was when the ornament started glowing. At first, I thought Nipa had finally decided to be kind. Then I noticed the light was coming from the tree. Our Christmas tree was fake, bald in some places, leaning like it had given up on life, decorated with ornaments older than my trauma. And right there in the middle was one ornament I had never seen before. A small gold ball, no cracks, no dust. Perfect. It shimmered like it had its own heartbeat. I stepped closer. Who bought this ornament? I asked. Silence. My mom was shouting in the kitchen. My brother was eating meat he hadn't asked permission for. My aunt was on the phone telling someone how wicked our family was. Nobody answered. Then the ornament whispered, "Don't touch me with those hands." I froze. "Excuse me?" I said. The ornament tilted, like it had a neck. "You heard me," it said. "After what you did last Christmas, you should be ashamed." My soul left my body. I screamed. Not the cute kind, the ancestral kind. Everybody ran in. What happened? Jesus. Who died? Is it Snake? I pointed violently at the tree. It just spoke. They stared. Then my brother laughed. "Ah, madness has finally caught you." "I'm serious." The ornament went quiet. Dead quiet. My mom touched my forehead. "You're hot." Stress. They all walked away. Of course they did. The moment they left, the ornament sighed. "Families," it said. Always ignoring the warning signs. I whispered. You talked again." "Yes," it replied. "And no, you're not crazy. Yet." My knees went weak. "What are you?" It glowed brighter. "I am the keeper of Christmas truths," it said. "I wake once a year. I watch. I listen. I remember. I want you to forget," I begged. It laughed. Metallic. Cold. "Oh, sweetheart. I already know everything." My chest tightened. "Your secrets. Your lies. The thing you saw under the staircase when you were 10. I stopped breathing. "You promised never to tell anyone," it continued gently. "But Christmas doesn't care about promises." My voice shook. "You're lying." "Am I?" it said. "Should we ask your mother why she screams when she hears church bells at midnight?" The lights flickered. The generator died. Darkness swallowed the house. From the kitchen, my mum screamed. Not an angry scream. A terrified one. The ornament hummed. It said happily, "This season has officially begun." The lights came back. My mum stood in the doorway, pale, staring at the tree. Who put that ornament there?" she whispered. Nobody answered. The ornament spoke, loud this time. "I did." Everyone froze. My aunt dropped her phone. My brother crossed himself incorrectly. My mum staggered back like she had seen a ghost. "Remove it," she whispered. "Now." The ornament laughed. "No," it said. "First, I tell the truth." It turned toward my father. "Should we start with the child that isn't yours?" Silence exploded. My father's face cracked. "What did it say?" he asked slowly. The ornament glowed red. "I said," it repeated, "your wife has been lying to you since 1998. My mum screamed my name. "You," she shouted. "You brought it." I shook my head. "I didn't." The tree began to shake. Ornaments rattled like teeth. The gold ball whispered, "One secret per night. 7 nights till Christmas. Survive if you can." The front door slammed open. Cold wind rushed in. And standing there was my grandmother, dead for 12 years. She smiled. "Christmas has started," she said. The ornament giggled. "And someone won't make it to the end." The ornament said 1 secret per night. It chose my mother first. Nobody slept. Not after Grandma walked in like death had misplaced her. She stood in the living room, solid, breathing, wearing the same wrapper she was buried in, brown with faded yellow flowers, like she had just stepped out to buy pepper and forgot to dye. My aunt fainted twice. My brother locked himself in the toilet and started speaking in tongues. My father sat on the couch, staring at the floor, whispering, "This is not happening." The ornament swung gently on the tree. "So dramatic," it muttered. I whispered, "Why is she here?" The ornament replied, "Because she remembers the truth your mother buried." My mum snapped, "Shut up." She grabbed the tree. The lights exploded. Glass shattered. The ornament didn't fall. It floated. Everyone screamed. Grandma smiled wider. N, she said calmly. "So nobody told you?" "Told us what?" The ornament spoke, voice loud and pleased. "First secret." The walls vibrated. "Your mother," it continued, "did not marry your father for love." My father looked up sharply. "That is not a crime," he said. "Oh, but this is," the ornament replied. My mum began to shake. "She married you," it said slowly, "to escape a curse." The room went cold. Grandma nodded. "It has started." My chest burned. "What curse?" The ornament spun. "Every woman in your mother's bloodline loses her first child," it said, "unless she makes a trade." My mum screamed. "Stop." The ornament ignored her. She gave something else instead. I swallowed. "What did she give?" The ornament turned to me. "You." The word hit like thunder. "What do you mean?" I whispered. Grandma stepped forward. "You were not meant to live past 12. My father stood up violently. "Enough." The ornament laughed. "She broke the rules," it said. "She loved you too much." My mum fell to her knees. "I tried," she sobbed. "I tried to protect her." The ornament glowed crimson. "And now," it said, "the debt is due." The clock struck midnight. The ornament whispered, "One down." Suddenly, my cousin screamed from the back room. We ran. She was pointing at the mirror. Her reflection was smiling. She wasn't. The ornament's voice echoed through the house. "Second secret comes tomorrow." Grandma turned to me and grabbed my wrist. "If you want to survive Christmas," she said, "you must break the ornament." I whispered, "How?" She looked terrified. "You can't," she said. "It owns you." The ornament laughed softly. "Sleep well," it whispered. "Tomorrow we tell the truth about your birth." By morning, someone was missing and the ornament was humming my lullaby. Morning came too quietly. No shouting. No generator. No smell of burnt rice. That alone told me something was wrong. I stepped into the living room. The Christmas tree was taller. Not wider. Not fuller. Taller. As if it had grown overnight. The ornament hung at the top now, glowing softly, humming a tune I hadn't heard in years. My mother's lullaby. My stomach twisted. "Good morning," the ornament said sweetly. "Did you sleep well?" I backed away. "Where's my cousin?" It stopped humming. It said. "About that." My heart pounded. "She broke a rule," the ornament continued. "Never look too long at what watches you back." My mouth went dry. "Where is she?" The ornament tilted. "She is resting." Grandma appeared behind me. "Don't believe it," she whispered. "When it says resting, it means the house has eaten someone." My blood ran cold. From the kitchen, my father shouted, "Where is Ngozi?" Silence answered him. The ornament spoke louder. "Second secret," it announced. The walls trembled again. "Your family house," it said, "is not just a house." My aunt screamed. "Stop it." "It is a vessel," the ornament continued, "built on old ground. Hungry ground." My father staggered back. "That's why people disappear here," the ornament said. "That's why madness runs in your blood." Grandma nodded slowly. "They fed the house," she said, "year after year." My knees buckled. "Fed it with what?" I whispered. The ornament glowed black. "Children," it said. My mother screamed. "No." The ornament turned to me. "You were meant to be the final offering." Everything stopped. "What?" I croaked. "You were born during the wrong moon," it said. Marked. Loud. Refusing to die. Grandma grabbed my shoulders. "You were born dead," she whispered. "And then you cried." The ornament laughed, delighted. She doesn't remember, it said. But the house does. The floor creaked. The walls sighed. I felt it. The house breathing. Why me? I cried. The ornament answered gently. Because you are not fully human. The room exploded with noise. My father slapped the wall. My mother collapsed. My brother vomited. Explain yourself, Grandma shouted. The ornament gleamed. You were brought back wrong, it said. Half soul, half debt. My chest burned. That's why you hear things. Why mirrors hesitate around you. Why death keeps missing you. My head throbbed. Memories surfaced. The time I drowned but woke up. The accident I walked away from. The dreams where the house spoke my name. The ornament whispered. Tonight, it said, we decide what you really are. Suddenly, the front door creaked open. A man stepped inside. Tall. Smiling. I had never seen him before. But Grandma screamed. You, she hissed. The man bowed. Uncle, the ornament said warmly. Welcome home. I stared at him. He looked at me and smiled. Hello, he said softly. I'm the reason you lived. The ornament chimed midnight. Third secret claimed. And somewhere in the house, something began to crawl. The stranger said, he saved me. The ornament said, he owned me. The man sat down like he had always belonged there. Like this was his house. Like this was his Christmas. The crawling sound in the walls stopped the moment he crossed the threshold. The house recognized him. That scared me more than anything else. Who are you? My father demanded. The man smiled. Slow. Polite. Deadly. You used to call me family, he said. Grandma spat on the floor. You are not blood, she hissed. The ornament hummed approvingly. He paid in advance, it said. My heart slammed. Paid for what? The man finally looked at me properly. His eyes softened. You, he said. My mother screamed again. I told you not to come back, she sobbed. He sighed. And, miss this reunion? The ornament floated lower, circling him like a pet. Explain, Grandma said. Before I tear your soul out. The man chuckled. Still dramatic, he said. All right. I'll explain. He pointed at me. She was born under a closing gate, he said. A life that shouldn't have crossed over. The ornament chimed. Correct. She died at birth, he continued. And your wife begged. My mother shook violently. I begged God, she whispered. The man smiled wider. No, he corrected. You begged me. The room went silent. My father turned to my mother slowly. What is he talking about? She couldn't look at him. I didn't want to lose her, she cried. They said she would be taken. The man nodded. So I offered a deal, he said. One life, delayed. In exchange. The ornament finished for him. Ownership. I felt sick. You sold me. I whispered. My mother screamed my name and crawled toward me. I saved you, she cried. I saved you. The man stood. She belongs to me until Christmas night, he said calmly. Then the balance resets. My chest burned. What happens then? The ornament's glow deepened. She either becomes whole, it said, or becomes food. The house groaned. The walls pulsed. My brother cried out as the floor cracked beneath him. Stop this, my father roared. The ornament laughed. You built this house, it reminded him. You fed it. Don't pretend you're innocent. The man stepped closer to me. You felt it, haven't you? He said softly. The pull. The hunger. I hated that he was right. Sometimes when people lied to me, I tasted metal. Sometimes when someone died nearby, I felt calm. I don't want this, I whispered. He leaned in. Neither did I, he said. Until I learned how powerful it is. Grandma grabbed a knife. You will not take her, she said. The ornament tilted. Careful, it warned. Breaking rules comes with penalties. Grandma lunged. The lights blew out. When they came back, Grandma was on the floor. Not dead, but older, wrinkled, shrunken, weak. The ornament glowed triumphantly. Payment, it said. I screamed. The man looked disappointed. That was unnecessary, he said. You challenged authority, the ornament replied coldly. I protect my investment. I shook. You don't own me, I whispered. The ornament drifted close to my face. Oh, it said softly. I own the time you shouldn't have had. Midnight struck. The ornament chimed. Fourth secret sealed. From the ceiling something dripped. Not water. Blood. The ornament whispered in my ear. Tomorrow, you choose who pays next. And for the first time since this began, I believed it. The ornament said I had to choose who would pay. The house was already listening. I didn't sleep. Not after the ornament said I would choose. Not after blood started dripping from the ceiling like the house was drooling. Morning came with whispers. Not voices. Breathing. The walls breathed. The floorboards shifted beneath my feet like ribs. The house was awake, and it was hungry. Say a name. The ornament murmured gently from the tree. Before sunset, I turned on it. You enjoy this. It didn't deny it. Order requires sacrifice, it said. And chaos requires choice. My mother hadn't moved since last night. She sat on the floor, rocking, whispering prayers in 3 languages, none of them working. My father stared at the wall like he was waiting for it to confess. My brother packed a bag. I'm leaving, he said. Whatever this is, it's not following me. The ornament laughed. Try, it said. He grabbed the door handle. The house sighed. The handle melted. My brother screamed. The door sealed itself like skin closing over a wound. The ornament chimed happily. Exit privileges revoked. Panic erupted. My aunt started shouting names. Take him, she screamed, pointing at my father. He knew about the house. My father snapped. You fed it first. Voices collided. Blame flew like knives. And through it all, the ornament watched me. Waiting. Grandma lay on the couch, breathing shallow, her eyes sharp despite her stolen years. Don't listen to them, she whispered when I knelt beside her. The house doesn't want just anyone. What does it want? I asked. She gripped my wrist painfully tight. It wants someone who lies well. My stomach dropped. Behind us, the man, the not uncle, stood quietly, observing like this was a business meeting. You feel it now, don't you? He asked softly. The pull. I hated him, but I hated that he was right. The house whispered to me. Not words. Hunger. It didn't want bodies. It wanted truth wrapped in flesh. The ornament floated closer. You have until sunset, it said. Say a name or the house chooses for you. What happens if the house chooses? I asked. The ornament smiled. It never chooses gently. The clock ticked. The walls creaked. By afternoon, paranoia had turned feral. My aunt locked herself in the bathroom. My father tried to burn the tree. The flames died instantly. The ornament yawned. Violence is so exhausting when it's pointless, it said. My brother grabbed me. You're different, he whispered. You've always been. You can feel it, can't you? I nodded. Then use it, he begged. Pick someone else. I looked at him, at the fear in his eyes, at the life forming behind it. You knew, I said quietly. He froze. You knew about the house, I continued. You heard the whispers too. You just pretended you didn't. The house stilled. Listening. My brother shook his head. I was trying to survive. So was everyone. Grandma rasped from the couch. Sunset bled through the windows. The ornament glowed brighter. Time, it sang. I stepped forward. My voice shook, but it didn't break. I choose, I said. Everyone screamed at once. The ornament silenced them. Name, it demanded. I pointed. Not at my brother. Not at my parents. At the man. The room exploded. The house roared. The ornament froze. You can't, it snapped. He is protected. The man smiled faintly. She can, he said. She just did. The house leaned toward him. Hungry. The ornament screamed. Invalid choice. The man looked at me, proud and terrified. Well played, he said. You finally learned how to lie to the house. The walls cracked. The ceiling split. And for the first time, The ornament looked afraid. The ornament was not just alive. It was hungry. And now it wanted me. The house screamed. Not in words. Not in sound. Walls bent. Windows cracked. Floorboards heaved like ribs in a chest. Blood-red lights streaked the room. The ornament floated from the tree and hovered in front of me. You, it hissed. You dare choose him over me? I don't care about you, I shouted. It laughed. Not the soft metallic laugh anymore. This one rattled my bones. It was sharp, jagged, terrifying. I am not just an ornament, it said. I am your reckoning. The air shimmered around it. Memories I had buried rushed back. The time I fell down the stairs, the time I almost drowned in the river, the car crash I shouldn't have survived. All of it. The ornament had been there. Always. I decide who lives and who dies, it hissed. And tonight you will learn. Grandma groaned from the couch. I told you, she rasped. Don't fight it yet. The man stepped forward. You can't touch her, he said. I'm not asking. I'm telling. The ornament paused, floating midair. You are persistent, it said. You, little girl, are unusual. I felt heat rise in me. Something primal. Something that wasn't just fear. You can't control me anymore, I said. The ornament tilted like it was amused. Then it lunged. Not physically. It burrowed into my head. Visions. The house's hunger. The screams of people it had consumed over centuries. The lies that fed it. The bargains. The debts. I almost fainted. Then something inside me snapped. Enough! I screamed. I felt a surge. Power. My own. The kind that comes when you realize death is waiting for you, but you refuse to die quietly. The ornament shrieked. The house shook violently. Windows shattered. The floor cracked open. I felt the energy flowing through me, the hunger of the house, the aura of the ornament. The man's steady calm. I pulled. And for the first time, the ornament resisted. But I resisted harder. It screeched, spun, glowed red and black, flung every fragile decoration like daggers. The fake Christmas tree bent backward like it was alive. The man caught my hand. Don't stop, he said. Let it see what you are. I pushed. And then I felt it. The house's fear. The ornament's awe. For the first time, I had the upper hand. It stilled. It trembled. You, it whispered. You are mine and not mine. I smiled. You wanted to scare me. Now you will serve me. It froze midair. Grandma's eyes widened. Impossible, she whispered. The man nodded. She's the one. The ornament fell to the floor like a broken bauble. And in the silence, I finally breathed. The house settled. The ceiling stopped dripping. The blood-red light dimmed. For the first time in centuries, the house waited. Not for me to die, but to act. I looked around. Family shaken. Uncle/man staring. Grandma weak, but alive. And I realized something. I didn't just survive Christmas. I owned it. The ornament is broken. The house is awake. And I have to decide. Who lives, who dies, and who I really am. The house waited. Not a creak. Not a groan. Silence. It was hungry. Expectant. Dangerous. The ornament lay on the floor, cracked, glowing faintly like embers of a dying fire. You, it whispered. You have power now. But the house still remembers. I stood in the center of the room, heart pounding, feet bare, hands trembling. Then let it remember me, I said. The man, my uncle, nodded. Good, he said. But power comes at a price. I glanced at my family. Mother, pale and trembling. Father, guilty and broken. Brother, still terrified. Grandma, weak but sharp-eyed. The house groaned, as if waking from a centuries-long nap. The walls pulsed. The floorboards cracked. The air smelled of old blood and burnt incense. The ornament, now partially cracked, floated toward me. You think you are in control? It hissed. You are only the beginning. Then let's begin, I said firmly. I won't be afraid. It screamed. A high-pitched metallic shriek, and the room shook violently. Ornaments flew like missiles. Chandeliers swayed. The fake Christmas tree bent like a living thing. The man stepped in front of me. "Focus," he whispered. "Channel it." I did. I felt energy.
Heat, power, truth, lies,
Hunger.
fear, love.
All of it. I grabbed the ornament. Not to break it. Not to destroy it. But to control it. It fought me. Screamed. Screeched. Tried to burrow into my mind. And I laughed. A sharp, victorious laugh. "You don't own me," I said. "I own this." The house shuddered. Walls bending inward, trying to crush us. Windows rattling. Blood dripping from the ceiling. I focused harder. Pulled the house, the ornament, the energy into me. The room froze. The ornament shattered. The tree collapsed. The lights went out. Then silence. Absolute, perfect silence. I exhaled, trembling,
Sweating.
standing amidst the wreckage of our Christmas nightmare. Is it over?" my mother whispered. I looked around. The house seemed calm. The ornament was gone. But then the man spoke. "Not over," he said. "Something else is coming." A cold wind swept the room. The floor creaked under invisible weight. The shadows stretched unnaturally, twisting, moving, watching. Grandma's eyes widened. "The house, it isn't done," she whispered. "And neither is what lives beneath it." I froze. Beneath the house? I looked around, heart hammering. And then I heard it. A faint, metallic whisper from the basement. "Next Christmas we meet again." I swallowed. Season 1 ended. But I knew, deep in my bones, Season 2 would be darker, bloodier, and far more dangerous.